All right. Continuing the damage assessment quickly. None of the pasture fences look to be impacted at all, thankfully. And it's a lot of fence line to walk, so I am a hot, sweaty mess already. And it's 6 o'clock in the morning. But we definitely have trees that we've lost throughout the woods. I haven't walked the full, 19 acres of woods, of course. Interestingly enough, we're going to have to do that today. So, sometimes timing is good, sometimes it's bad. I don't know. I don't know why we're doing this on the 4th of July holiday anyway, but, when you only have a limited number of foresters that you can work with, they work around the clock and we accommodate. So today is the 4th of July. I think you're going to see this on the 5th or the 6th. And we had our state woods inspection. So we're on a woodlands management plan with the state. And it is truly a management plan. It is not just, hey, you have a bunch of woods and don't do anything to them. It is a management plan. We have logging trails that we need to maintain. We have a certain amount of wood cutting that needs to happen to keep them maintained as true woodlands and not just overgrowth. We have a state forester and a local forester that are all involved in making, assessing, and attending to this plan. So earlier this year, we had the state assessment, and that went fabulously, thankfully. And today we have our local assessment, and our local guy is the forester that truly works with us on exactly what to do, right? Cut this tree or, fix this, work on this. Usually, and we've been doing this enough years now that we don't have a whole lot of debate, right? We kind of know what we need to do. We set our plan and he agrees with us and then we're done. But it's always nice to have a local guy. What you doing, Mr. Voodoo? Besides yelling. It's always nice to have a local forester as opposed to our sort of tribal knowledge. Validate what we're looking at, make sure that we're not missing any disease or anything else. Yes, I have the fans running in the barn, even though we have no power. So let me talk about that next. So from a damage assessment point, I think we were very lucky for multiple reasons. One, I was out in it and I shouldn't have been, but I was. So I didn't get hurt. 2, none of the animals got hurt. 3, all our little chickens are fine. They're so cute. I love them. We only lost one bit of fence, and although it's a fence that is designed by intent to be able to be flexed and crushed and fleshed. If I edited these videos, that would probably be cut out. But since I don't, oh well. The fence line is designed to be crushed, flexed, really put through its paces. Unfortunately, this was a little bit more than just its paces. Again, we lost an entire maple tree here, but it didn't hit any of the animals. It didn't hit the coop. And so at the end of the day, I'm not complaining at all. It's really, considering how bad it was, and I know how bad it was because I was out in it. Isn't that right, Miss Denali? Yeah, it could be a lot worse. Can definitely see, even from here, where trees got stripped. We have branches definitely down, like there. But they're relatively benign in the sense that they came down in the wood line itself. Barn cats are hanging around. Both Bob and Bobby Socks. So relatively benign. They came down in the wood line. They're not they're not at risk at causing any imminent damage. And they're not in any of the fields or any of the pastures. Sorry. Oh my gosh, it's one of those days I see already. Besides being hot, sweaty, and needing a shower, and it's only 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm also sneezing on camera. Can't speak English today. All right, I really need to quit. But I did want to let you know that, you know, in reality, everybody's okay. Again, we have our local forester coming today, so we'll probably do a much more in-depth walkthrough later today with our forester, which is, you know, convenient in a way. We are still without power and probably will be without power for a while. I do have a generator, and I've talked about that before. It's critical to have a generator. I mean, I've got an incubator full of ducklings hatching this weekend. I have medications and, you know, things in a fridge here. So yeah, we just have to. We have to have an ability to function even with the power out. So does it make me happy that I'm running on a generator? Here's our piggies. They're all happy. The donkey girls. We saw our boys. They're outside already. So they're out. Yeah, they're not in their stall. They're outside. And the girls are finishing up eating. But I'm not thrilled about having to run all of this electricity while I'm on generator. However, for the safety and comfort of the animals, in temperatures that are going to soar to 100 plus degrees again, in humidity that is ridiculously high, with more storms coming tonight, it is what it is, right? We've been without power since last night. Certainly we didn't run the fans overnight, but I didn't intend to turn them on today. Unfortunately, as soon as I came down to the barn, there was just no way. They have to be on. It's too hot and stuffy. It's too muggy. Have you guys finally finished your breakfast? Good. All right. It's just too still. So that's where we're at. Everybody's doing okay, including me, other than I'm hot and I'm melting. And the damage report looks to be fairly manageable. So I think I've done this once before. We'll use our piggy tushies to tell you it's the end. And that's about it. Until next time, I do have work to do. Bye for now.